You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round.
Hey.
I try to think of something new every time I see this. Huge thanks again to Nerdy Rodent
What baby
for
boy?
the lovely intro video that I just makes me so happy. Hi, everybody. We're here with Amber and Faye, and it's Girls Not In. And sometimes I forget I'm supposed to say something like that. So I said it. Said it. It used to be a job, but it's not a job anymore. So
Uh,
I'm glad.
it, you can do it any way you want.
My husband thinks he wants me to get back into the karaoke business, and I'm like, "Mm-mm,
No,
not gonna do it.
no.
I'm perfectly good being a standby for anybody around here. If anybody around here, they all know me. They all have my number. If they can't make one of their shows, they know that they can call me, and I'll load up and probably go because I can always use a little cat. But no, there is nowhere around here to do steady gig, and I hate fucking birthday parties and weddings and shit like that. Hate doing that. It was
What you
never my
doing?
intention. I never wanted to be the karaoke person, but I got
Right, but
knighted into it, and it was hard to refuse.
I
So,
have a concept for you.
oh, I'm scared. Tell me.
Dele delegate.
To whom?
Instead of doing the shows yourself for kids parties and blah blah blah, hire someone.
If it was a decent paying type thing, that would make sense. But yeah, I don't
I
know.
mean, you could even hire one of your daughters. You could train the grandchildren to do it.
Ow! Can you not, son?
I mean, like we hired dancers for one of the kids' bat mitzvahs.
I don't want to.
I'm just saying, you don't have to do everything
I
yourself.
hear you. I
Hmm.
hear you, and you're correct in everything you've said so far. I'm here listening. I am.
I know.
I just, I don't know. If I had a standing gig somewhere where I could, load out once and load in once and be done, like do the weekend type thing. I used to have that going on, and that was great. But that turned to shit because all the clubs around here pretty much turned to shit at some point because nobody knows how to run fucking businesses where I live. And
Oh,
Shadow
jeez.
here and Nerdy's here. Hi. I'm paying attention now, sort of.
Well, if you ever do go into business for whatever reason, delegate.
Yes, I get that. If I do, however, go into business in any way for myself, I'm not having employees to delegate to. And it's going to be something that I can do myself. I don't need no help because I don't cannot get good help around here. I do plan to ask when I go to where the husband is playing tonight to ask the dude with the studio out there, be like, hey, ever need any studio singers? Just somebody to do some doo wops or ooh ahs or doo wah dennies in the background.
Yeah,
I'm
why
ready.
not?
I love doing that kind of stuff. That shit's easy and fun because you get to be part of the song, but you don't have to work very hard.
There you go.
What? Okay, but if I do this, we have to move the fringe. Come here. Come on. Get your big giant ass up here. Oh, dear God. Okay, you horse. Everybody say hello to fucking Scooter because he's having a cow.
Hey, Mr. Scooter.
Hey, Mr. Scooter.
What is your deal, Pickle? Yeah, see, this is why I don't want you on me. This shirt is not dog approved. No, let go of the fridge. Love you, but ouch. Stop it. My dog has turned into a horse. A small horse, but a horse nonetheless. With a moose face. I was thinking about you earlier, Amber. I was wondering. I remember when they were first born, and you were like, "I want the little chocolate-colored one," but she didn't stay chocolate for very, very long. They all turned red,
Yeah.
except for Scooter, and he's my little black child, which I adore. And then Sugar Face over here got all the fancy, sexy fur and exploits it to the max. So charming. She's like, "Do I get a turn? Do I get a turn?" No, because I held you before we went to live, and I told you to get off my shirt. No, I should not have worn this. Get out from under my feet. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Poor moose face horse dog, yes. Oh, did you, Shadow Kitty? Because I always wanted to be in a bar band. That would be a job I would like to have. I would love to. I always wanted to be in a band. And I've gotten to sing with lots of other people's bands. And there's like bands that are in this area. They're like, "Well, you could sing with us anytime you want. You just come right up. You're an honorary member." And that's not the same. Because I always end up doing the same damn songs, like 2 or 3 songs or whatever. I want to work on different stuff. But yeah, I would love, 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 love. And I marry musicians, hoping maybe I could start my own band. It's like, nah, that's not working out either. He'll go play with other people's band. He won't play and sing and jam with me, which is weird. It's very strange. We have different musical tastes to a certain extent, though. He's a little bit older than me, and he's more 70s. I'm more 80s, I guess.
Okay.
And
That makes sense.
I'm a little more into the harder rock stuff than he is. He saw Eagles and Leonard Skinner.
Oh, I love the Eagles.
I love the Eagles. Leonard Skinner's not so much. They got a couple of songs I like, but most of them I'm just like, ugh, change the station. No, no. But it's Southern rock. I don't give a shit. It sounds horrible to me. And they got a couple of them that are way too long. Some of those songs are way too long. And DJ's Nightmare is Freebird. Play Freebird. Yeah, hell, I can go outside, take a shit, take a smoke break, and do whatever I want to do. And while that song's playing, that goes on forever.
I'm
No, I don't shit outside. That didn't come out right. What are we talking about?
When I was playing video games, one of my main tanks was a musician, but he would play whatever they needed in recording studios, like if somebody's guitarist or drummer or somebody, or they needed horns or whatever.
Right.
And occasionally I'd be like, I have to go play. It's like, bye, let us know how it went, like that
Yeah.
type of thing. But like, I thought that was pretty cool. That would be more my style. Like, yeah, if I played an instrument, that would be what I'd be going for. Because I don't like to perform in front of people.
I do. As long as they can't get too close to me. And
Uh,
woe unto the one who tries to share my stage. Do not jump up on the stage when I'm singing and go, I know this song too. Can I sing with you? No, you cannot. Be seated. Thank you. Oh, honey, I'll just make you sound like shit. That's what I tell them. Honey, I'll just make you sound like shit. Get down. I'm such a bitch. Sometimes.
my poor little kitty.
What? Wait a minute.
What?
We need to do our chant. Something's wrong.
Oh, something's missing?
Doorknob head. Doorknob head. Doorknob head. I wonder if he sits in the chat and waits for us to do that now.
Maybe.
Clever boy.
He might be hiding behind
Nerdy, yeah,
Nerdy.
Nerdy. Light the candles. Light the candles. He can't be hiding from Nerdy. Nerdy's seen his colon. Everybody's seen Doorknob head's colon. Of all the angles, that's the one you can't unsee. It has its
Guarantee
own.
if I ever have a colonoscopy, I will not be broadcasting that on the
No,
internet.
you know it has its own YouTube page. There's nothing on it, I don't think, except for the picture. But doorknob's head colon. Doorknob heads colon. Gotta put the S in the right place. Is an actual.
That's
I'm not telling
confident,
anybody here anything they don't know. Shut up, Angie.
but it's a website. It's not like his colon has its own dating profile.
No, no,
Just
no, 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 no,
saying.
no. It's very tongue in cheeky. Yes. Get them candles lit, Nardy. It's been a good,
Frankentoe
good.
does not have its own dating profile either.
I think Frankentoast should have its own dating profile, and we can once a week you could share messages that you get to Frankentoast. That would be hilarious.
I'll have to write a fictional version of that.
You'd probably get a bunch of wannabe doctors going, "You need to have that. Look that.
Well, I don't know why it's in that shape. Why is it
Why does
in
it
that
look
shape?
that way? Have you seen a doctor?" That'll be first one. It's like, "Have you seen a doctor?" I've seen lots of doctors. Which one? You know, take your pick.
Well, you would be surprised how many people ask me, have you seen a doctor or do you have an appointment? When that's usually the first thing I do.
Yeah, I'm bad about that too. She's when you were told me you weren't feeling like go to the doctor immediately.
It's like, yeah, I've got a test on its way.
Cool. Not the corona. Yay, not the corona.
Not the corona, but I was sick.
I understand.
I got so much kitten on my lap.
I'm so glad you're feeling better though, because I worry about you a lot.
Well, I worry about you too. And I worry about Amber, and I worry about Nadine.
I don't worry too much about Amber. Amber's tough as nails, and I don't know. I don't worry because to me she's the most normal of all of us. I don't know how to explain that. 'Cause I'm not a worrier by nature. Like I'm forced now to worry about Faye because it makes her happy, I think, and it makes me happy.
No.
No, I'm just plucking, playing. I'm serious. I'm not
Okay.
playing. Sis, am I? I don't know. I don't know. I just know that worry is something I don't generally do. So if I don't worry about you, that means I have all kinds of you got added all of that shit going for you. I think
See,
you're better
what
off
I
than me in
what I
so
think
many
what
ways.
happened is I don't really complain the way some people do. So when I do reveal what's wrong, it's
Yeah,
usually like
that's true. We're like
and uh
friends. I'm
and
fine until all of a sudden I'm about to die.
just like I'm sitting there talking to my doctor, blah blah blah. They compliment me on my boots. I'm like, thank you, blah blah blah. They're like, what are you here for? I'm here for my foot. And they're like, okay. And I take off the boot, and I swear to God, she went from normal facial thing to lost all the color off her face. And this is when I first did it.
Yikes.
She was like, did I
Is
have
it
the
okay?
X-rays? And I'm like, yeah, they're I have everything. It's just she's looking. How did you do this? See, that's
Smile and
the thing
say,
I can't
talent.
explain. Yeah, it's like they treat you like you're a normal person. You take off your shoe and they just look at you like,
This person's gonna die. Don't scare
It's
me
like,
that way. Yeah,
have you been tripping bear traps with your feet? Fuck off.
it takes talent to injure yourself that way. It really does. That's a super spectacular gravity check, in my opinion.
Uh,
Not your everyday normal floor smack kind of situation,
Right.
which I did the night after my birthday. So yeah, gravity still works this year, which is fine. I just bumped my knee a little. It's okay. Scared the hell out of my husband. Are you okay? Go back to
I've
sleep. I'm fine. No, I gotta get up. He had to get up, take off his face paraphernalia. He was just like, I'm fine. Don't get up. I'm fine. This is making me crazy. Anyway,
I want to.
uninjured.
There's this lady in Vermont. She's in this town. She makes these beautiful walking sticks, and the top of them are like brass and with a like a knob or whatever. But you can pull it out and it's sharp. You can use it to stick someone. It's total. You can totally
That
fend off
sounds
a
cool,
mugger with that.
right?
It's a weapon.
I think I've seen those where like a blade comes out the end of one end of them.
Yeah. But it's like a hand carved like tree branch or whatever. Like
We're using it
walking
for
stick
picking
type
up
thing.
trash.
No, no, no. That the stick isn't like that. You pick up the round part and it's just like a dagger.
Oh.
Ah, okay.
The pointy part's not on the stick. The stick conceals the pointy part.
Mm,
Okay.
So you can hold the round part in your hand and then
even
you've got
better.
this great big blade in your hand.
And a stick.
Mm-hmm.
That's even better. That's two weapons. I will cut you
Exactly.
and I will whack you. Which you want to go first? Take your pick. That sounds great.
It's like this is how you get hurt by picking on the person with the walking stick. I don't realize. I don't know. Very, very, very happy about that. And I've decided I want one.
I could totally get behind having one of those. Canes can be very fashionable. I have a lot of capes. Capes go with canes.
I think a woman should use a cane, period. No matter how old you are, I think you should use a cane. Because that way,
You're always armed.
exactly. Like, just gonna go jogging right now.
So yeah, that's what I tell Doc I want for Christmas. I want a fancy ass walking stick with a knife in it.
There you go.
Yay! Can't use it for the airplane, but you can use it for everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I ain't getting on no airplane.
What if one day he wants to go to Hawaii? You don't want to go to Hawaii?
I do, and I would probably fly for that, but I would make certain I was damn near knocked out by the time I got on the plane.
Ah, you don't like to fly?
I don't.
I don't either.
I have twice actually, but I don't. And I was 19, and I was like, this is not as much fun as I thought it was going to be.
Huh.
But since then, a lot of airplanes have crashed too. So I'm just like, my odds of being on one of those is going up the longer I live.
I think it has something more to do with the frequency of which you fly.
Probably so, but it also has to do with, maintenance, wear and tear on the machines that you are flying in. And if the person flying the plane is having a good day or not.
Mm.
That's my number one thing is I don't know the person flying this plane. I'm putting my life in their hands. And that's disturbing. That's why I don't make a good passenger in a car either. Just let me drive and everything will be fine. I won't freak out. We won't crash. Everything will be great. And you won't have to hear me yell at you, look out! Just let me drive and it'll be fine. Jumped out of airplanes. I bet you have.
Yeah, I was
Shadow Kitty.
typing. I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Shadow Kitty has had a very active
Adventurous.
life.
Eventful. Yes.
Yes, very eventful. Sounds like the dating life used to be
It would
eventful.
be so cool if we could all meet somewhere like in between, somebody map out where we all are and find a midway point. And everybody, let's just go camping and sit around a fire and talk about stupid shit like we do on here.
There you go.
That would be fun. It has to be someplace not cold and not
Right.
too hot.
Camping, huh?
Well, I'm not adverse to like renting a camper or something because I'm not a tent person, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
But I am a fire person. As long as I have a soft place to sleep, I hang out outside as long as you want. But I don't like to sleep outside.
Uh, is there a adult bubble? Like, could I be put in a bubble for that?
I tell you what, they do make human-sized bubbles.
Because I don't like standing near trees.
Oh, okay. I did not know that about you. I just learned something new.
I hate camping.
Oh, I don't like camping much either. I just like to be outside.
I don't like to be in the woods.
I like the
When I was 6, my cousins lost me, and they didn't find me
Oh,
until
that's
like
right.
3 o'clock in the morning.
I cannot believe I forgot to connect that. Yes.
I
We've been
fucking
lost in the woods before. Yes.
hate the
I
woods.
got you.
Yeah.
Okay, you both can't get in my lap.
Yes, we can, Mom. Watch.
I only
Yeah,
have so
wanna
much lap, guys.
wanna bet?
Wait, jumping out of airplanes was your hobby, and that only ended when you broke your foot?
There you go.
Did I understand that properly, Shadow Kitty? Feel free to
That,
correct me at any point.
that sounds like a perfect time to stop.
Right?
Yep.
That hobby? Jumping out of a plane was a hobby? That's crazy.
That was just me assuming it was a military thing or something. But yes, some people just do it for fun. And I
Or
can see why. Being a roller coaster lover, I get it. Like the whole thrill of the adrenaline rush and everything. But I'd have to go all the way up there to get back down, and
mm,
it's the going up that gets me.
my cousins are outdoor people, and they do things. And I love nature through a pane of protective glass.
Yeah, that's why I like my RV and my camper stuff, because I can get away from anything I want to get away from that might be out there, whether it be bugs or people or animals or dirt or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. We did a few tent camping trips when I was really young, and shortly after that my mom's like, mm-mm. And then dad bought a Winnebago and we never tent camped again. I did have to sleep in the back of a pickup truck once,
Jeez.
uh, which actually was my honeymoon after me and Doc got married, if I remember correctly.
If? If?
I'm trying because I think we did go. That was where we went.
That's cute.
It wasn't really honeymoon, but it was the first time I got to go to the track there at Texas Motor Speedway. And of course, we had the kids with us too, so my kids were still young. So, yeah, it was loads of fun.
Read what Shadow Kitty wrote.
Yep, missed the target zone and splat. I like the splat. I'm a sucker for onomatopoeias. Ended up on the runway. That's not how you do it. Do you drive your car that way, Mr. Shadow Kitty?
No, that's jumping out of an airplane.
I know, I don't.
It's crazy.
It is kind of, if you don't have to jump, I mean, if I had to jump out of the plane in order to not die, I might be able to do that. If it were a life or death thing, and I was like, if you crash, you die, or you jump and possibly live. I would go for possibly living and strap me on here, tell me what to do, I'm going out the door. But no, not for fun. I'm roller coasters are about my limit when it comes to stuff like that.
Well, let's put it this way. I would probably die on the way down anyway, because I would shit and piss myself so hard I would mummify before I hit the ground.
No, she would just completely desiccate before she got there. Damn, that would be a horrible thing to witness. Please don't ever do that. I don't have, it's not so much the height. My problem is with edges. Does that make sense? It doesn't really have to be very tall. There just has to be a ledge, an edge.
Oh, okay.
The higher it gets, the faster I will get the woo-woos. But if the edge is there, I can be walking down just the pier over the lake, and if it's more than 2 or 3 feet away from the water, I'm like, where's the railings? I'm going off the edge. There's an edge. It's gonna find me, and I'm gonna fall off of it.
Totally understand.
So that's where I get my I don't want to be up very high thing, because there's bound to be an edge somewhere.
Yeah.
But that's why roller coasters are so cool, because I'm like locked in tight. I cannot. I see the edge, but I can't fall off of it. I'm not going anywhere. Whee! It's the only time I don't feel like I'm gonna fall is when they're trying to make me feel like I'm gonna fall. Scooter pie.
Yeah, I tried to conquer my fear of heights, and I wound up almost passing out on a rock ledge. So
Oh God, no.
I'm not really equipped for heights, apparently.
I made it about
Wow.
2/3 of the way up a water slide thing that was designed for children, mind you.
Mhm.
It's not like it was 6 miles up or something, right? It was not that high, and I got about 2/3 of the way up, and I had to stop. I just couldn't go, and I couldn't. It was wet, it was slippery, and there were edges everywhere. And
Right.
yes, there was a railing, but I'm just like, I can't do it. I've told the girls, I was like, if you want to go down that slide, you are going to have to go without me, because I'm going back down the stairs. And that was actual stairs. It could not have been more stable or secure than it was. It's the ridiculousness of it being phobic. It's because my brain is going, you're not going to fall. But my body's going, I can't.
Well, knowing my luck, I'd probably fall. So
I would fall because I get so,
Mm-hmm.
rickety.
well, my everything
Lightheaded.
looks, like you see in the movies where they do those camera shots where everything gets really long, or, it gets kind of fisheyed or something. That's exactly what I see when I look at that edge. It's like, woo, camera tricks, special effects. No, thank you. you know, don't look down. Don't look down. As long as you don't look down, you'll be okay. And then I'll get a little further and be like, oh God, I can't do this. It's too much. I don't know. My brain makes me woozy. It feels like I'm drunk and I'm gonna fall. And I don't like it. Don't like it.
Mm.
Brown
Well,
skydiving smoke.
I have balance issues, as you well know,
Yes.
and I'm very particular about how high up I go.
I am also getting wobblier the older I get, especially since I smacked my knee again the other day, and it wasn't the knee that doesn't hurt all the time. It had to be the knee that already hurts all the time. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I do definitely really get out from under there. Why are you tangling yourself in the wires? Hang on a second. I'm sorry. I have to deal.
No, we get it. We have animals.
Yeah.
My cats are jackasses, as you well know.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, have they been bad lately.
What have they gotten into now?
Well, I need to figure out a way to put a lock on my fridge. Because
Oh,
Finley likes to open it up and browse like a teenager.
oh, jeez.
You walk in the kitchen and his little cat butt's hanging out, like, cute as can be, but I'm like, what are you doing? And he just turns his head like, huh? I'm
I
looking.
said no.
I'm looking. Okay, kitty.
Right. Just perusing, seeing what's in the fridge, Mom.
Wake up in the morning, you go to the kitchen, and something's off. You can tell. And you
Oh, dear.
realize, oh, there's butter on the floor, and there's gigantic paw prints in the butter.
Oh,
On
no.
the floor. Oh,
So
dear.
you know who did it. You know who did it.
That'd be Thumbs McFinley. Yep.
And it's just, okay. Then one of these days, I'm going to have the wherewithal to have my tablet with me so I can take a photograph of his little kitty butt while he's doing the fridge browsing. And you can see him standing there, like, paw on the rack looking up like, do I want milk? Do I need that? Do I need that? That looks good.
You know they have latches that'll stop that, right?
I need to find something like that, yeah. So I was just saying, I need
Or
to
like
find
in the
a
baby profile.
refrigerator lock or something.
Yep, that's a thing.
Because I have them on some of my cabinets, especially the ones with the chemicals, but I don't trust him.
Right? As long as you don't show them how to unlock it, they won't do it.
Yeah, you sound
It's
like
kind of
that.
the same. Well, it's kind of like the same thing with a toddler. If the toddler sees you open it, it's over. You're done. You cannot let them see you open the child-proof thing. Otherwise, they don't generally have the wherewithal to figure it out. It's not super complicated, but it does require linear thinking, which most animals don't really do. Yeah, that sounded very smart.
Apparently, also, Fiona will go up to a doorknob and pat it, and then Finley will go up to the doorknob and open it.
Open it. Oh my goodness. The Terror Twins. That is so funny. They're gonna gang up on you one of these days, and I don't know what you're gonna do with yourself. Like, we are in control now.
It's almost like she's like, remember, you turn it. Like, you turn it. And then he goes like this. Yeah, let me through the door.
That's so funny. He's a very talented kitty.
Among other things. Yeah. And I'm just like, ah.
We already know that Fiona has a death wish. So, yeah, we might want to keep her from getting out. She's done tried to off herself a couple of times, which is strange for a cat. But they do say curiosity killed the cat, and that totally applies to Fiona. If she's not careful, she's not going to have any lives left.
She's so active.
She's a very busy girl.
Yeah, well. I don't know how to keep up. Some people, like, they make their cat videos and you're like, oh, cool. And then they make a cat video and you're like, put that cat down. Hands off the cat, back off. Like, I saw this one video where this lady is like, oh, doggy wants to kiss me. No, doggy is afraid of you and is about to bite your face off.
Jeez.
You know that look
yeah.
they get when they're about to like panic?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Their
ears are
eyes get
back.
all buggy and they start licking their lips and they're like, because it was licking its lips, she's like, it wants to kiss me. It's like, don't put your face near that.
Right.
You are
Right? Don't
so
put your
gonna get
face
it.
down there.
You are so gonna get your face torn off in about 3, 2, 1. Don't put your face near that. Are you out of your mind?
I did have a dog that would do that once. Her name was Tigger, and she was very high strung. I have
Uh-huh.
no idea what kind of dog she was. She looked a lot like she reminds me of Peanut now in Holland. When I look back, it's like, oh, that reminds me of Tigger. Might have been the same type of mutt, but uh, she had there were one or two things that would make her make this. It sounded awful. Her growl was just like it sounded like demonic. It was it was like high pitched and weird.
That is so awesome.
But she would do it, and that was she was playing. Believe it or not, I never
Okay.
saw her do that in anger or in fear or anything. It was always playing, and her and my husband at the time, like they would wrestle. She was a puppy, and they would wrestle, and she would just be like making all this god awful noise. And she was very scary looking when she was doing that. But I don't know if she would have actually bitten because it was kind of a reaction. He would grab her by the neck. It sounds terrible. He wasn't squeezing, he wasn't hurting or anything, but he would grab her because his hands would go just, like this. And she was just like, "Rah!" Didn't have to touch, didn't have to move, didn't have to do anything but just put the hands there and she'd be like, "Rah!" She knew it was time to play. So
Yeah,
I
there
don't
was
know.
no vocalization with this. It was just, when a dog pulls back its lips, shows those front teeth, and starts licking,
Yeah.
the eyes get like kind of bugged out.
Bugged out. Yep, that's a very unhappy dog.
And then she's like, oh, it wants to kiss me. You're like, don't put your face near that.
Mm-mm.
Like, here's a picture of Grandma on her 90th birthday getting her face torn off by a very nervous Rottweiler.
Ooh, no. I'm more into the small dogs. Big dogs doing that, you're always gonna have to like
That dog's mouth was
err on the
bigger than
side of
her.
caution.
That big dog's head was bigger than her fucking face, and she's just like, oh, look at it. And it's like, do you not know animal language at all? Back
Right.
the
Love Rotties.
hell up.
I love Rotties, but they can definitely do damage if they are in defense mode.
Yeah.
That was a very unhappy puppy.
Oh, that breaks my heart.
Yeah.
That nervous look. Like, we had a very high-strung dog, and for the most part, fine. But I had to keep Joey on a pretty short leash, or someone was gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
For a dog, you notice I'm putting effort in,
Yes.
by the way.
Are you?
Yeah,
What?
I said dog.
Oh,
I said it with an A.
no, that's not right. It's dog.
You still say it with an A.
I'm teasing. Dog. I'm sorry. I didn't notice you didn't
I
say
was
dog.
trying to really put effort in.
I'm sorry. I'm used to your
I
proper
know.
speech.
I'm trying to blend in.
Stop. Just do you, boo. Come on. If it's a dog, it's a dog, all right?
Look at Shadow Kitty's Twitter feed right now. Okay. What will I see, Shadow Kitty?
I'm scared.
Is this a picture or picture? First jump. Really? Really? Oh my goodness.
Oh, there it is. I knew there was a.
Really?
I'm going,
Really?
wait. Oh, you're adorable. You're insane, but you're adorable. Look at that. Oh, I'm gonna hurl. Oh dear. Oh
Yeah, just
my.
looking at that makes me nervous.
At least he's wearing a helmet. Yikes. Yikes. When was this? I must know. How long ago was this picture taken? 'Cause oh, 27th birthday. That was a while back.
Jeez. Oh, and look at the houses.
Look at the earth that I'm about to break my foot on.
1985.
That was your first jump, though, not your last one, right? So, no, that ain't the one he got wounded on. Jumping for fun.
Good for you.
Whatever made someone go, you know what? I'm up high. I'm in an airplane. I'm gonna jump off. Like, who does that? Oh,
I don't know. I
honestly.
have to admit to something. When I was a kid, we used to try to jump off the hill in our house with an umbrella. It wasn't a very high hill, but we'd seen Mary Poppins do it, and we just knew it had to be possible.
I
If
was
the
gonna
wind was
say,
blowing the right way, we just was like, well, the wind's just not right today. She said the wind has to be right.
so you
No
seem
one
way
died.
too much of the Flying Nun too.
Yes. Oh, I love that show. I loved it. I love that show. The Flying Nun, yes. Oh, god dang, I hadn't even thought about her in a long time.
What about Gidget?
Gidget, yeah, Gidget, I didn't watch Gidget. I don't think.
Yep. Shadow Kitty, you know all of my stomping grounds. We
I do remember the
probably ran
Patty Duke
into each
show.
other a few times. I have no doubt.
The crowd is Joyzy.
No doubt. Practically neighbors for years. In my stomping area.
Yes.
So, Shadow Kitty, do you remember a person maybe 2 years younger than you standing on the side of whatever, growling at anyone who came near? 'Cause that would be me.
Really?
Hmm.
Oh my gosh. We totally would have been friends back then too. I'd have just been standing there next to you, growl, I'll hiss.
I was dancing with my friends. We went to a club, went to a jazz club, and guy walks up to me and he starts telling me about his 401k and shit like that. What kind of job he has.
I don't care.
And my friend Victoria leans into my ear and goes, "Sounds like he's on a job interview."
Yeah. I just look at him and go, bet your mom is proud. Have a nice day. Do I look like I'm shopping? Do I have my wallet out? Go away. I'm so mean. I am not nice to people. Well, I am not nice to males anymore. I used to do the whole try to be polite first thing. And
Now,
I
was
did
that
that.
a church thing or were you just trying to be
Yeah, it
liked?
was just ladylike me trying to not, be an asshole. I hate being an asshole, really. But I'm pretty good at it for somebody who don't like it. And so it's just gotten easier now to just skip all the formalities. I just, do you want to dance? No, thank you. Say one other word besides, okay, thanks, have a nice evening, and walk off. Say anything other than that and do anything other than that, and I'm just going to eat your face and not in a good way. My tongue will come out and just slash you to ribbons because I have no fucking patience for that shit anymore. Do I
Can
look
I
like I'm
take you to
shopping?
dinner? No, you
Do I
can't.
look like I'm shopping? I
I'm
did not
here with my
come here
friends.
to
I'm
pick
here
up
with my
people.
friends. Oh,
I'm sitting here
okay.
by myself. I even stopped dressing up to go to karaoke because I don't know, maybe they thought I was a hooker or something. It was advertising. I don't know. Because most people look like shit when they go out around here. You're lucky if they put on clothes other than pajamas to go to the nightclub.
Yeah.
And so, yeah,
Yeah,
I
and
had on jewelry and a, something sparkly. Oh, I wonder how much she charges. And my standard answer is you can't afford me, darling. Ask the dentist.
So
He'll
when
tell
they
you.
dress up, does anyone ask them how much they charge?
They don't dress up. That's the problem. I can't remember the last time I saw someone in one of the places around here that didn't look like they just got off work in a barn or something. So yeah, nobody dresses up around here unless it's for
Uh,
church, and I don't go to those places because that's all putting on fronts for the other ladies in church. The only reason they dress up is to show off to each other because God don't give a shit what you wear. God ain't there.
Cause God
It's
ain't
all
real.
about Yeah, it's all about fitting into the club. And oh, did you see that how short that dress she was? Did you see how much shoulder she was showing? Fuck you people.
They need to talk that way about men.
I was this close to wearing the shirt on the show tonight just because it's been so fucking hot for October. But I decided no, that would make too much drama. Then I would have to be concerned about how I was sitting and etc. So, yeah. God sees you naked. Does he, Shadow Kitty? Does he really? Are you sure? Are you sure that God is a he? Or maybe you didn't imply that. I
Mm.
did. My bad. No, God can't be a woman. Women have more sense and compassion than that. Just in
Oh,
general, there's no way. There's a reason they made him out to be a sky daddy and not a sky mommy. You gotta be scared of daddy. Mommy loves you forever, but daddy will get you if you're bad. Rawr. So fucked up. So fucked up. Sorry. Going off in a little rabbit trail.
I just think that the 24-hour surveillance is also very creepy and not really um okay.
No, it's very creepy and very North Korea. So, Big Brother is watching you. We are know gonna get you on a thought crime because we know what you're thinking too. That's fucking horrifying. I hate that I believed that forever that there was something that could read my mind and knew what I was thinking. Like, oh fuck that. No, my thoughts are my own. As long as they don't come out my mouth, ain't nobody hurt, ain't nothing happening, ain't nothing wrong. I can think whatever I like
Right.
at any given time about any given thing. I have to choose my words because I want to be respectful to other people as much as possible. But in the sense of I'm gonna censor myself, nah, not anymore. Too old. Don't care. I got some new bumper stickers today for my car.
What did they
New.
say?
Well, I had to replace the one that says voting matters.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got another one of those, and I got one that's little like the picture of the state of Texas and says Democrat on it. That ought to get some slash tires or something. Uh, what else was the other one? Oh, elect scientists is the other one.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But I have to wash my car before I do it first. They were fixing the road up in front of my house, and it's all been muddy for the last couple of days because they put dirt on it, then they spray water on it, so you just go sliding down the road. I was like, oh, we're driving on the beach. We
Now,
my
do you have a paved road or is dirt?
it was at one point a paved road, but it was full of holes and washouts, and it was in really bad shape. And they would patch it ever so often with little blacktop stuff they put in the holes that wash out next time it rains, and it was just progressively getting worse. And so now they've decided to basically pull up the old road and they're putting down a new one. So it should be a lot nicer when they get done. But at the moment, it's dirt and wet dirt when they're working on it because they keep spraying it and rolling it and spraying it and rolling it, which I appreciate. It's going to be great when they finish. It's going to be awesome. But I ain't washing my car until they get done because there's no point. I would be washing it every time I left the house. That's like, I can't do that. That's not fun.
No.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be okay. I hope they finish it by Halloween. Is all I can hope for. Because I told everybody, come see my decorations. Come to my house. I will have candy. They're not gonna come, but it's okay. I could still try. Trick or treating around here sucks because everything's
Mm.
so. All the neighborhoods are separated into subdivisions and spread out. And if you don't live in a big subdivision, there's not a lot of places to go. We have like 7 houses on this road. That's it. Wait,
Oh.
we've had a couple of new ones, so there's like 9 now if you count the new road. Whoa, I'm echoing? What the hell? Where did that
Oh,
come from?
that was me.
Okay,
The echo was me. It's already fixed.
okay. Sorry, I heard myself and I hate the way I sound, especially when I get really low and gravelly because I forget you're talking to people on a microphone. You're supposed to be clear and precise and project and enunciate,
Oops.
and all that shit. Yeah, but nah,
I don't do any of that.
it's okay.
You don't need to. You're very
You don't
clear.
have to, right?
You
I
already
rem-
talk clearly, Amber.
I get a little
No.
mush mouthy.
Oh.
I'm almost out of ice cream.
Oh no. Now that's a crime.
Mm-hmm.
We're supposed to get snow next week.
Oh, lucky duck.
Yep. Yep,
Cool.
yep. I'm all ready.
That is perfect for you. And I'm happy for you. You
Yeah,
survived another summer. I'm so proud of you.
barely.
You did it though. You did it.
I'm gonna have to win the lottery and turn my apartment into a deep freezer.
Right?
A walk-in freezer. So I can spend my summers in comfort.
Caramel, have you no shame? Stop. Why she has to be under my feet, I don't know. And she'll lay there all curled up and be sweet for a minute, and then she starts spreading out. Now she's laying on her back like this, legs, everything out. I'm like, can you just not pull all the wires out from under the desk, please?
What?
She's amazing.
She's ridiculous. Oh, hi, Casper. Happy belated birthday. I didn't get to tell you before. Not feeling well. Oh, poor Casper.
Oh.
Get well soon, honey. Do you need some soup? Get some soup.
Did you take your COVID test?
Yes, soup is best.
Um.
Soup is best and a COVID test. You could get them at the drugstore and
Yeah,
just
because
to be sure.
there's that new strain of COVID that doesn't recognize the vaccine.
Uh-huh.
Boy.
Should be here in about, 2 weeks?
Oh, goody.
Lovely.
Well,
And then upstate New York where I am, we're under an alert for polio and legionnaires.
are you serious?
Yeah. New York City has
Wow.
polio.
I didn't know that.
Polio in New York is showing up in the sewers.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, goddamn anti-vaccine people.
Yeah, we had that eradicated basically. All you had to do was take a shot when you were a baby and you'd be fine, you know?
Yep.
Oh, come on. You know how it is. People aren't grown up enough to do that.
Yeah.
I know better. Yeah.
Science is evil. Yeah, science is evil and it's nothing
Yeah.
essential oils can't fix.
I'm gonna believe some fucking weirdo on YouTube instead of decades of proven scientific medical
Yeah.
knowledge.
Exactly.
So ridiculous. Unfreaking believable. But these are the same people who worship a god who promotes human sacrifice, which is just not something I'm into.
Right.
They can all just fuck off.
I don't know. The book lost me about the foreskin collecting. I was out on that. I was like, okay, that's enough of this.
Oh, and the what? It lost you on the what?
Foreskin collecting.
Oh,
I was like, I'm
that's
out.
a good place to stop. Yeah.
Wait, are you?
Bring me
Wait,
pieces of everyone's dick that you kill.
Yeah.
what?
Yep.
Yes, God
What?
commanded. Yeah, yeah. You think you should
You had it.
totally.
Wait, he commanded someone to go out and kill people and to remove foreskin.
Like 40 foreskins or something like that. It was a
Yeah.
weird, odd number that needed to be collected.
Yeah, in order to make him happy.
Yep. To
This
prove
is-
his faith.
To prove his faith. Yes.
So, like, is this like a serial killer thing? You
Yeah.
have to bring it to the temple or whatever afterwards.
God is the original serial killer. What are you talking
Yeah.
about? He kills everybody.
Here's my trophies of my 44 foreskin. Like what? Make it into a daisy chain necklace? What?
Right.
Ew.
Didn't somebody take some foreskins and make a necklace? And I think that happens in the Bible too. Or made a belt. Or something like that.
I know
If I remember correctly.
Ed Gein did it with women's nipples,
Right? Ugh.
Yeah.
but I wonder if that came. He was a big time fan of the Bible
Mm.
because his mama was a very big fan of the Bible. Maybe that's part of it.
It could very well be. 'Cause it's
Ew.
something that's so easily interpretable in so many different ways as uh, the Bible is so easy to be twisted and perverted for anything you
Yeah.
can come up with. Like it's like horoscopes. You can generalize so deeply that you can totally make it all about you, even if it has nothing to do with you. Or you can make it all about God's telling me to kill people or God's telling me to do this, and it takes mental illness to a whole nother level. I don't think being religious means you're mentally ill. I think if you are mentally ill and you become religious or you try to do this, it can exacerbate it and make it worse.
Yes.
So
I
don't
also think it
think
can trigger too, because it's
it
like
can trigger it. Yes. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have anywhere near the self-esteem problems that I have if I had not been convinced my entire life that I was broken and bad and needed to be saved. That I deserved to burn in hell unless I said the right words and thought the right thoughts. Just atrocious.
yeah, you don't need a Bible
Atrocious.
for that. All you need is like a controlling parent or significant other.
Yeah, I had that too. So yeah, it was perfect. I knew
Wait,
I was scared enough of my earthly parents, okay, that I knew I did not want to piss off a all-powerful one. That was good enough for me. That they said this was had happen, and I was going to believe them because it was turn or die. My house, for a little while. I don't know. I could have never have told them when I was younger that I didn't believe stuff, but I tried. I was in and out of it so much. It was like a bad relationship. We were off and on, me and God, for many years. And then I went full evangelical for about 8 years, and I was just like, stupid. What the hell's wrong with me?
oh, it's
I lost
crazy.
my mind. Well, I figured I'd been doing it wrong all this time. Let me see about doing it right. This is the way they say it's the right way to do this. We'll find out. It was not.
I
Just
could
saying.
never. I could have never made a very good church person.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Shadow Kitty. That's a good story, too.
What?
Yeah, King David was a horn dog. He got in so much trouble.
No,
Babies died because of King David.
is that the Goliath, David?
Mm-hmm.
Same one.
Chosen. Yes, the chosen
He
king of
became a
Israel.
king, or he went.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I froze.
I don't get it.
No, we still hear you. You sound
We
good.
hear you. You sound good. Yeah. So wait, David became a king, or David was a king?
Became.
Okay.
When he was doing the Goliath thing, he was not a king yet. supposedly a kid, teenager, whatever.
Yeah.
And he became a king because of Goliath or because of foreskin? I'm confused.
I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly. It had something to do with bloodline and anointed by God. This is my anointed whatever king.
Yeah.
I don't remember the exact rules of it all, but yeah, he
I think
became King
both had
David.
to do with it.
And after David was Solomon, right? The wise King Solomon, wasn't he David's kid? One of David's bazillion kids with one of his bazillion wives. I still want to know how the hell they kept up with family lineage back then the way they claim they did when everybody had like 18, 30 wives, something
Yeah,
like that.
right.
And the concubines. Now that's just the ones that they had legally purchased. The concubines were extra. They didn't have all the privileges of the wives, but they still could get pregnant.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, the whole lineage of the Bible cracks me up. It's like you can't keep up with that many babies and wives and people, and no. Wasn't it a giant peach? What? That was James.
I was gonna
James
say,
was
wasn't that
Jesus.
James and the Giant Peach?
Yeah, James was Jesus's brother. There's a twist for you. Which tells us the Virgin Mary did not remain a virgin. Hello, why do we still worship a virgin who is no longer a virgin? Fuck right off with that shit too.
I am not
And
sure.
now she'll show up in the clouds and she'll show up on her toast just like Jesus. That's the whole family's weird. The whole fucking family's weird. Yeah. It's time to go. We've run over our hour. That's not
No.
something we do very often. But it has been a lovely evening chatting with you ladies. And always good to see everybody in the side chat. I'm so sorry we missed you, Doorknob Head. I hope you were doing something productive like sleep or eat or work. Yes, I would allow work to be considered productive. Yeah,
Sure.
sure. What he does, I believe, is quite important. So we'll let that be considered productive. And y'all have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye for now.
Bye.